Hello, Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it, Geminis. Hopefully you all are having a great day. Hopefully the weather is amazing wherever you are, Geminis. High vibrating Geminis are adaptable, witty, and also curious. Low vibrating Geminis are inconsistent, superficial, and nervous. Okay, so I know I'm talking to high vibrating Geminis on this channel, so don't forget to call your energy with every energetic exchange. Okay, whether you're exchanging money, whether you're exchanging conversation, whether you're whatever whatever you're exchanging, people, places, or things, right? Yes, let's get into it. Let's get into it, Geminis. There is greatness inside of me. I love it. Okay, let's go, Geminis. Let's do it. Let's see what is going on with the goings-ons. All right. What is happening in Gemini's current situation, source? What is happening in Gemini's current situation? This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, 202-460-3205, or you can just simply go to my website, queenamunra.com. All right, let's go. Let's go, Geminis. Let's go. Current situation here. All right, current situation, High Priestess. Okay. Somebody has something going on with a High Priestess. Or you could be a High Priestess, right? You could be a High Priestess. So see how that portal is open, that laptop is open? So something could be happening with a High Priestess. What's a blockage here? All right, blockage. Ooh, somebody could be at a crossroad. Somebody could be feeling like somebody has some access to information. Somebody could have access to some information. Somebody has a feeling about something, that somebody accessed some information. There's greatness inside of you. So somebody could have accessed your, somebody had a feeling that somebody accessed something in your computer, right? Here's the Six of Swords. This is what you have in common with somebody. Ooh. This is what you have in common with somebody. So in the distant past, somebody wasn't sure. Somebody was confused. You would kind of see how this person right here has dark and light here. So somebody wasn't really sure, like what, you were confused, right? And you also see dark pillar, light pillar here, right? So somebody was going through some kind of an initiation, but you're initiated by God, meaning that now you're enlightened, right? Somebody is now enlightened. And so you're going through your, this is an ancestor, by the way. Let me make sure you can see all of this. This is an ancestor, by the way. This person right here on this boat. You're going through storms of life, and you're like, okay, I wasn't really sure who would have accessed something. Like in terms of your computer, you weren't really sure, like what, like who would have access to, nurturing. So like who would take the time to nurture something around, like your mother energy or your money, or like who would nurture something, like who want to find out like what's going on in your life, who would pay so much attention to what's going on in your life. 6 is a very nurturing number, but now somebody has something in common with someone, and you're like, okay, all right. Somebody was dealing with a dark High Priestess, somebody who likes to look through people's computers, somebody who likes to do things, like sneakily do things, right? While people are going through their transitions, right? Transitioning, like transitioning through a storm, like trying to get settled onto dry land. That's what I mean, transitioning. And so your ancestors are with you because you're on the same wavelength as someone. Whoever you are, you're on the same wavelength. And so that was the distant past. It's like somebody had already moved on with their lives, and you were still trying to figure something out, kind of like that this chariot. Like you felt, somebody could have felt like, okay, I feel like I was railroaded. Like somebody could have felt like they were railroaded, or like something happened really fast, like motorcycle speed fast, and couldn't figure out for the life of you, like, okay, how did somebody get something like computer wise or something, right? Now somebody's starting to hear some stuff that sounds like what you have in common with somebody. Like, okay, somebody possibly accessing bank records and doing stuff like that. Like I mentioned on one of my readings that I had a bank card ordered and I got a message that a bank card was ordered, and I didn't order it. I'm like, okay, I didn't order the card. So that's clear that somebody would have access, doing something that I didn't even request, right? So there's a Virgo doing something. This is 6 of Swords. Virgos rule 6th house, that did something behind someone's back. And now people are like figuring, okay, they had an idea that somebody did something behind their back, but now some people are now starting to say, okay, something about an initiation, like somebody is trying to put somebody through some kind of an initiation, right? People doing stuff behind people's back. You had some kind of idea of something going on, right? This is what you have in common with someone, right? So let's see what else we got going on here. What are your strengths? What are your strengths in a situation, right? You're getting a message that it has put somebody on eggshells, like it has put somebody kind of like on, because page energy is messenger energy, but you're getting a message that has put somebody on eggshells, but that's coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. So that's your strength, that something is coming to an end, right? What about the near future? Your near future is that you're leaving people. This is right here. You're keeping people out of your business. Like basically it's like cold-hearted people, whoever this dark energy is, you're keeping people out of your business. There's a Taurus involved and there's a Taurus moon involved. You're starting to keep people out of your business. You're like, okay, because some energies wanted to go, this is the same, it's like the same thing you've gone through. When people want to go through, they want to go through a door, meaning that they want to be a part of something. There's a young person who wants to be a part of something, and so something was done behind your back, and so there's a dark high priestess who is kind of like who is acting as like a mother figure. This is acting as a mother figure, but it's being done behind someone's back, right? And this energy, you had some kind of idea of what was happening. And so this energy leaves people out in the cold. I mean, the way that they do stuff is very cold-hearted, doing all kinds, just doing the absolute most. Getting people put out, in the cold, leaving these energies out in the cold, not really telling everybody what's going on. I mean, just very, very sneaky energy. Just constantly doing stuff behind people's backs. And so this is near future, right? You're keeping people out of your business altogether. It's like you don't want any part of somebody's energy. If that's the way they flow, you don't want any part of their energy. Because this reminds you of something that's somebody that you dated. This reminds you of somebody that you dated where it was their way or the highway. Something about your energy just kind of sort of speaks to a new and exuberant love. You had a new and exuberant love with someone who, for them, they felt like something was their way or the highway, but the way that they did stuff, either y'all got put out or something in the cold, or something happened where y'all were losing stuff and you had no idea what the heck was going on because of the way stuff, it's like somebody constantly keeping secrets and you just got to move and you don't even know why you got to move because there's always something going on behind your back. What's going on, right? So yeah, you have something new coming across your path. You got some good news coming across your path. You are keeping people out of your business. Good for you. Whoever you are, good for you. Somebody wanted to be a part of something and you let somebody's spirit into your home. And like I said, they could have gotten you put out of your home. Dealing with this dark high priestess energy who is posing as someone's mother. And I say posing as someone's mother because they're not a biological somebody's mother, but they're posing as someone's mother. And this something for you is something that you have in common with somebody, stuff being done behind your back. So, yeah. So you've already gone through some kind of a process yourself, and so you that's what you have in common with somebody. So you got some good news coming across your path. Whoever you are, you got some real good news coming across your path. All right. Because you're so structured and so authoritative, you got good news coming across your path. And it could come in the form of love, but you're keeping people out of your life. It can come in the form of a job, whatever it is you prayed for. I'll just put it that way. So you may be feeling something good coming across your path. And it is coming across your path. So kudos and congratulations to you. But this energy right here, I suggest people learn how to change their passwords and put up extra security on your computer. This energy right here has crossed so many lines, it's not even funny. Acting like they're someone's mother and they're not. At least they're not. If you have kids, they're not your kid's mother, right? And so it's a lot of conversation going on behind your back about how you're not coming back. So this energy has taken the liberty of is an actor, like acting as something that they are not. And you are not coming back, but you're not confused about who is behind something. Yeah, you're not confused about who's behind something at this point, because now a lot of people are talking. A lot of people are talking. What about the hopes? Yeah. Your ancestors have your back. This energy is always lurking and waiting in the shadows, waiting to launch. But guess what? So are other energies. They're in survival mode. They're always waiting. They always waiting to do something, to just leap and do something, right? But you are a prayer warrior. Whoever you are, you're a prayer warrior. And so your prayers are being answered. What's the outcome? Yeah. His energies, like I said, try to use your words against you by playing mind games, but you're good. You're good. You're just taking one last look back, and you see how these people are retreating? You're taking one last look back because it's something that you have in the physical realm. You were able to make the connection. You were somehow able to make the connection and speak to it. And you know it's this energy right here acting. So if you're a parent, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't really matter. And they were acting as a mother to your son or daughter or kids or whomever the case may be. You were able to put the pieces together as a Gemini. You were able to make the connection. One, because of who had access to your home. And when you started to see some things change in your home, right? All of this stuff was being done behind your back, but this is the puppet master here. As soon as you started speaking on some things and started speaking to some things, that's when you realize, okay, who is behind something? This is what you have in common with somebody. This 6 and 5 is 11. You start backtracking and start saying, okay, you backtracking in your mind and you start speaking to some things. That's when you figured out, okay, who is what? Right? So, yeah. So here we have the 7 of Pentacles here. Your money is about to start growing. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. You were able to make the connection. So it may have taken some years for somebody to figure some things out, but you're getting ready to have some 7 years of some good luck for you. Yeah. I see your money growing. Because the seed was already planted. It was already put out there. Because you couldn't figure out at first. You're like, how in the world did somebody get something off of some computer or something, right? So somebody is a druid. They're a malevolent spirit. Something having to do with an earth sign. Something having to do with an earth sign. Planted a seed. Yeah, planted a seed. So crown chakra cleanse. Adjust your crown. Dance around your home as if no one is watching. Sacral chakra cleanse. Yep, their demon is envy. Somebody envied that your money was growing. So toss something into a burning bowl, but they did the same thing to somebody else. You're healing from the pain that they caused. And solar plexus chakra cleanse. Toss all of that confusion into a burning bowl and get outside under the sun. You are the gift of precognition. You have foreknowledge. It's time to open your vault door. Leave these cold-hearted people outside of your vault door forever. Once you hear how cold they are towards other people, don't even open your door. And I'm talking about in the spiritual realm or in the physical realm. Don't invite them to your house. You don't have nothing to say to them. Nothing. They that cold with people? Nope. Yeah. So this is happening for you, not to you. It's a gift. It is a gift. Somebody is obsessed with finding out what's going on in people's lives, how much money they made, medical records, all of this. Obsessed. So change our passwords. Dreams. Yeah, you were having a lot of downloads to your dreams and couldn't figure out what was it. Why were you having dreams? What was going on? Trying to cover up stuff. That's why. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. And got exposed. That's why they're planning to disrupt your money, backfire. So now you're going to be spending some time in solitude. That's right. Sharpening your sword, your word. Right here. Number 9, you're creating time to read the Bible or whatever spiritual books you read. That is your sword. You're an air sign. That's your sword right there. That is your weapon, your sword. The word. So it is a gift to you when you align with other air signs and they're trying to tell you, hey, look, there's some information for you. 14, I am practical. You are open-minded and always up to try something new and wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps to ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. So somebody did something illegal, breaking into people's computers, trying to find out information. Trying to use something against somebody. But guess what? It's something they did to somebody else. That's why you can look back, and that's why people are retreating, because they didn't have anything. They didn't have anything. Something was a lie. But a earth sign planted a seed. A Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo planted a seed, and somebody went in with dark energy. Didn't have a clue. Before 7 of Pentacles, you got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But they didn't start at Ace of Pentacles. They started at 7 of Pentacles. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. So somebody was a hidden enemy to you from the very beginning. 7 is Justice card. Somebody was showing that they were a hidden enemy to you from the very, very beginning. And now somebody wants to say, oh, they was playing. This is right here. 5th house connects us with Leo, right? So now somebody want to confidently say, well, I was just playing. No, they retreating now. People are retreating now because God has your back. I was just playing. I just thought I heard somebody say all this. Somebody said I heard all of that. No. Somebody should have started at the Ace of Pentacles at the very, very beginning. Like, how about talking to you directly instead of I heard? How about talking to God first? Prayer. So it's time to open up your vault door and leave these cold-hearted people out in the ice, snow. All this I heard. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. As you all will notice, we do have, today is the last day for the tarot card reading classes. It's the last day is on the 14th. It will not be extended this is the last extension date. So today is it. All right. Bye.